What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I just got back from watching Scream 6. Oh man, I went into this with an open mind, you guys, because I told you guys that I feel like maybe this should have ended with Scream 5, but I actually had a good time watching it. I had a good time watching it. So of course the confusion around this was, why is there like some type of shrine and what's going on? I'm not gonna tell you guys. You guys gotta watch it for yourself. But so of course, um the movie doesn't waste any time starting out with, all the craziness, of course. Um, and it's just ironic who the person was that, started, who, like what the character was when the movie started. The character set the tone for the movie. Um, and at first, you think you at first when you first start watching this movie, um, the first thing happens, and you immediately get confused when they do something. It's just like they've never done that before. Like, what kind of stuff is this? Like, what is going on? So at that point, I was like, all right, now I'm interested because now I want to know why they did that so early on in the movie. Um, so of course, it's from then on, it's like a whole chain of events happening. Of course, what is her name? Sam. She's, obviously people don't like her. People think that she, um, was the one that was responsible for all the killings, of course. So, of course, in this movie, she is carrying on, trying to redeem herself, trying to prove everyone that wasn't her. So, of course, her little sister Tara, which is played by Jenna Ortega, I think her name is, the one that played Wednesday. She did a really good job. She did a really good job. Um, Courtney Cox, of course, is in this, um, which is really interesting because I, I kind of thought that it was. Well, let me not say that. Let me not say that because then you guys are gonna know. But anyway, um, so they're trying to figure out, like, all right, well, what is going on? So they're in college and everything, and of course we know a couple of people from the last movie survived, and so they are in this movie. And Sam in this movie is very like protective over her sister, but on top of that, she's like still dealing with everything that's happened, and she is very um paranoid, rightfully so, when you see what happens in this movie. And you know she's just dealing with all this hate and stuff like that, so the movie kind of follows her with dealing with everything, but then her trying to redeem herself. But of course everything starts all over again, just like all the other movies. But the twist is, we've got, of course, somebody coming back from one of the older movies, um as a specific character, and her character, you get kind of confused at the end, like, wait a minute. Like, certain, you know how sometimes you see certain movies in a certain way, they'll say something, or they'll look a certain way, or they'll walk a certain way, and make you think, you know mm, I don't know, you know what I mean? So anyway, she plays a big part. So they're all roommates, all of them are all roommates, and of course they're all scared. It's Halloween. It looks like it's Halloween. And um the one who has, I think it's supposed to be a twin brother or something like that. So she's like this big, I guess she studies scary movies or whatever. So she immediately called out that this was probably going to be something different. And so she sets like this whole scenario, and it kind of ends up being what she kind of predicted, but not so much, because it's not until the end that you start to kind of wonder, well, wait a minute. You start to kind of figure out, wait a minute, is that person it? Is that person it? But there's three of them in total, I think. Um, three roommates. No, not three roommates. No, there's more than three roommates. There's more than three roommates. There's more than three roommates altogether. But like they're all trying to figure stuff out. But anyway, along the movie, you'll start to see towards the end why they end up where they end up, and what's the story behind where they are, and who's behind getting them there. But throughout this movie, I gotta say that, to me, in my opinion, it was pretty gory. It was suspenseful. It was definitely a thriller. I feel like, just off of the killings alone was, of course, the highlight of, this movie. So, yeah, I don't want to give away too much, but you guys have to go watch it. I had fun watching it. There wasn't a point where I got, bored or anything like that. But in this movie, I just feel like I don't remember them emphasizing how certain things happen as far as the killings go. And it's like certain things that just kind of make you jump, like, oh God, there? Like, really? Oh. And they really, like, the camera really gets in the face of the way that this stuff happens is just insane. So for me, I give this movie 3 out of 5 toodles. All right. Leave your comments down below. Let me know once you go watch this movie what you guys think. Come back and let me know. Let me know if you enjoyed my review. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel, hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later. Toodles!